Well, good afternoon, Saturday afternoon, weekend, everybody. I'm trying something here. I'm driving and thinking. I did a walk earlier, and I did a video on eternal security, question about how it started to rain, and then fire trucks went by, and all kinds of cars, and now it's raining pretty good here, of all things. But I have never done a driving video, but I'm going to try to keep it short here. But on my walk, and in a previous time, I had the same thought. Sorry, I just hit a bump. And the race is on, and here comes pride in the backstretch. Heartaches going to the inside. Oh, well, this is like Grand Central NASCAR Raceway on this pretty highway. Sorry guys, all of a sudden I'm hitting bumps. But what I wanted to say is, do you think eternal security is easy to believe? Once saved, always saved. Saved is easy to believe. There's been people, giving it a bad rap, saying, it's easy believism. That's one of the slogans or sayings they give it. My thing is eternal security and believing in once saved, always saved, believing in my security as a believer, that I'm saved completely by Jesus, 100%. Has never been easy. It's been a struggle. And I have had trouble up until about 4 years ago when I met some new grace friends, and they shared some interesting insights and some things that I've been struggling with, certain Bible verses. You can always find a Bible verse that says, oh, there you go. See, that one says you can lose your salvation. And then after you put it in context, look at the historical context, look at the whole thing objectively, theologically, objectively, and well, no, that reaffirms, a lot of these verses reaffirm your eternal security, that, they give you assurance. You can't have assurance without, when it depends on you. If anything depends on you, to keep working at it. One verse that comes to mind, and then I'll try to shorten this up and be done, is the one in Galatians. I don't remember where. Is it Galatians 3? When Paul, this gets taken out of context quite a bit too. Excuse me, I'm getting a little frog in my throat. The verse that says, you foolish Galatians, who bewitched you? You've fallen from grace. And I've heard that many times get used like, oh, yep, see you. They fell from grace. They lost their salvation. No, look at the whole chapter. Look at the chapters before and after. Look at the whole context. Apostle Paul was saying, warning them that they had fallen away from grace back into works to sustain them, to sustain their salvation. Works and rituals and all of that. And he was saying, why are you doing that? It's all about grace and freedom. You can't have freedom without grace. So anyway, it's been a struggle all my life. I didn't mean to preach. Up until about 4 years ago, and I found some good grace teachers that put context in, showed me historical backgrounds I'd never heard of in detail. And I'd studied this stuff, both sides, for 30-some years, and oftentimes it tormented me. It start to think, man, maybe I am lost. Maybe I'm not going to make it. Maybe I did fall away too far, and on and on and on. And anyway, I'm kind of all around the place here, guys. I'm trying to concentrate and drive, and it's raining like heck here. Up here in North Dakota, we're getting a lot of heavy rain showers moving through the area here. But anyway, I hope you're having a great Saturday. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Sorry the video isn't the greatest, but we'll see if this works and uploads. The last one wouldn't upload. It just spun and spun. And I had to move the camera. That's something new. I've never had to turn the camera horizontally in order to upload, I should say my phone camera, in order to upload a video. It only would do short videos, so I'm not sure what that deal is. But I'd love to hear your comments. Love your thoughts, your experiences, and have a blessed weekend, all right?